Welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda. This is the KingCast. I am the KingFanMan, and this is the Wolfman.
A guy with a burnt tongue.
You got a burnt tongue? Well, you fixed your hot coffee.
I made it an hour ago. I forgot.
Some of y'all might not remember the Wolfman. It's been so long since he's been on. It has been a while.
That really hurt. I thought it was going to be cold, and I took a whole mouthful.
Hey, it's Wolfman. Manos says, we got a lot of people on. Welcome, everybody. I've been watching y'all. There's Timmy, Arnie, Manos, Ghost Fixter, Vault Girl, DJ, let's see, Napoleon.
Vault.
Who else was on there?
Vault.
Heath's on there. I know I'm going to miss somebody. Herbert, hey, King. Who else? Jeremy. I know I missed somebody. Who'd I miss?
Herbert.
Oh, there's somebody else. Who's that? I can't read that name.
Thank you.
I can make those bigger though. Watch this.
Control plus. Just do Control plus.
Hey, I can't. I'm not fancy like that.
Oh, that is old.
What are you giving him stuff to eat for?
Because I made it.
He's working. He can't eat. There's Ghost. There's Jinsta. Okay, what's that name?
Which one?
This one right here.
Creaky. Or I can't see.
She's new. I can't read your name though.
Cirkion.
What? Cirkion? Cirkion?
Cirki.
Okay,
Cirki.
you're gonna have to pronounce it for us. But welcome anyway.
It's either Kirky or Cirki.
Anyway, thank you for being here. Okay, DJ was telling us he's got some information about the Tadpole Swimmer Challenge. Okay, yes. Tell us about how to revive a player in the water. I would love to know. And Manos, I'm sorry you're not feeling good. But hey, the KingCast will make you feel so much better. What are you doing eating? You're supposed to be working. Okay. In front.
Look, it was hard work going to get those Dr. Peppers, okay? I'm part.
In front of the Overseer's camp, there is a bridge. Yes, the covered bridge. Jump on the bridge, run and jump to the edge of the river where you can still see the floor very clear, but there is still water. Right there is the perfect spot. Okay, I'm gonna read that again, okay? In front of the Overseer's camp, there is the bridge, and we're talking about the covered bridge there in front of the Overseer's camp.
Wait, what are we trying to do with this?
Okay, you've got to revive a player in the water. We're trying to get a badge. This is like the Cub Scouts. You remember the Cub Scouts? Oh yeah,
it's weekly challenge.
Well, no, this is actually it's a new quest line, and you're getting badges for the Cub Scout. But you're a tadpole. You start out as a tadpole.
Okay, we blow.
So it says, jump on the bridge, run and jump to the edge of the river where you can still see the floor very clear, but there is still water. Right there is the perfect spot. So it will halfway kill you. You know, you'll get to that spot. So I'm going to try that, DJ. I'm going to try that spot. He says the water has to be shallow enough that they can be downed in it without being totally submerged. Yep. Because
so just find a place where you can crouch in the water.
Because it doesn't work. Oh, we've tried everything. If you're in the water, you auto die. You if you do radiation or an enemy, it just automatically gives death. But we're going to try that one. All right, DJ, we're all going to run to the bridge and try that one. So, hey, there's Big T as well.
Hold on, speak for yourself. I ain't jumping off a bridge with all my friends.
If I jump off a bridge, would you jump off a bridge?
Heck no, I'll film it though.
Oh, well, hey guys, we are right here on the edge of E3. Speaking of E3, got a lot of announcements. One announcement is me and this guy are going to E3. So
I gotta say stuff with food in my mouth.
We are very excited to get to go to E3. We are going to go to the Bethesda showcase. We're so thankful about that. And next week, next Saturday, we are having a live stream benefit. So remember that next Saturday.
I better put this down before I keep eating.
Keep eating and eating and eating. Yes, we will stop for the KingCast, but starting at noon next week, I'm going to be live streaming all the way until 10 or whenever people quit watching, I guess.
That's when I'm waking up. Where are you? Do I gotta be on right at noon?
No, you don't.
I'll
Have
be
to.
like, okay.
But I'll start live streaming, and I'm going to do it all day long. So we'll play games and we'll talk and that kind of stuff. Trying to raise money because
we'll play games.
Because tickets and hotels and all that stuff and
I mean, we can drive and sleep in the truck.
airplanes and that kind of stuff is expensive. So and y'all have already said y'all would help us out, so we appreciate that. There's the Grizzly Bear. Hey, welcome back. He's a new sub. It's good to have you back. Yes, you were from last night. Absolutely. He was in the live stream last night. So speaking of E3, a lot going on. I want to hear what y'all are thinking about E3. But this week, y'all know what's coming out this week. We've got Rage 2 coming out this week. I know some of y'all are excited about that. Some are kind of, but I am super excited about Rage 2. In fact, I just went and checked on my pre-order. Well, I made sure and had, hey, thanks, Big T. Since the Queen's not here, I don't have to do, oh, no, don't do it. He's back here.
Is he back there now?
Yeah, he's always back here now. I think he's right back here.
I'll be right back. Keep going.
Oh, no. You got something else?
Yeah, I'll get something else.
You got something else? Okay. Wolfman's got another surprise.
No, you ain't on the cast.
You ain't on the cast. You don't get to do that. He's going to
You
do
kicked
something.
me off the cast, and he can do something. However,
Anyway, I went.
I'm not here. Y'all don't see me,
Okay.
but
Stop pushing the damn button.
Thank you. Quit pushing the button. Thank you, Big T. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, I went and got my Rage 2. Made sure the pre-order was there. In fact, I went to my favorite place to get it. Doubleheader. So, and you got me something at Doubleheader today. Right there. I got the Nerd Rage. I don't know if y'all can see it.
Here, Shorty, I'll grab it for you.
Yeah. He got me the Nerd Rage. I've been wanting the Nerd Rage. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
Now the one deal is,
I know.
you have to have Twinkie the Kid on the podcast with you.
And I said yes. I don't know why I have to have Twinkie the Kid on the podcast.
Well, for the
Do you-
longest time, he would eat a box or two of Zingers every week. So since they ain't got Zinger
That was when I was very sick, okay, with lupus.
so Merry Christmas. You get Twinkie right next to you all the time.
You're right in front of my Razorback.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Wolfman. I appreciate that. Oh goodness, see how my family loves me. Anyway, let's see. Grizzly Bear says, "What do you think there's going to announce at Bethesda's E3 conference?" Well, since you're
Probably
going,
a video game.
I want to hear. Do you think there's going to be any surprises at E3
Don't
this
make
year?
me start. You start and I'll chime in.
Well, of course, Bethesda Game Studios is going to talk about the nuclear winter with Fallout 76. I don't think no Big T. Starfield's not going to be this year.
They might talk about it.
I wished. Yes, Heath. Zingers are delicious. In fact,
I'm more of an oatmeal cream pie guy.
in fact, I have to talk about zingers just for a minute. I call good presents a zinger because zingers are so good. So that's how much I like zingers. I love zingers. Zingers are a Twinkie with extra icing on them. See, that's how good zingers are. No Elder Scrolls 6. No, this year it's only going to be Fallout 76. I hope they give us a Starfield teaser trailer, but I don't even think we're going to get that. I really don't. And maybe I'm saying that just so I don't get my hopes up, but I'm really going not thinking we're going to get any of that.
Set the bar low so you can jump over it.
You're right, Manos. Todd said no Starfield, no Elder Scrolls 6.
Maybe they're remastering Fallout 3 or Oblivion.
But you know, he said that about Fallout 4 too, you know, a month before it came out. But anyway, Pray
Zombieland.
too. I will talk about Arcane in just a minute. We'll talk about Arcane Studio because I believe Arcane is up to something. I do. I really, really, really do.
Remaster Oblivion for the Switch.
Well, we'll talk about the Switch because I think they may be up to something with the Switch too. Boy, there's all kinds of stuff coming at me right now. Okay. They're going to talk about the nuclear winter. And by the way, I don't know if y'all know this, but the nuclear winter, there's already things in the game in Fallout 76 that is being teased about nuclear winter. Did you know that? Have y'all seen the orange boxes that are now being found in the world in Fallout 76?
I thought they were red.
You're colorblind though. Has anybody found, I believe there's at least 2 now. They're big orange crates or orange boxes out in the world, and they have holotapes in them.
One's in Morgantown, one's at the radio tower right outside Morgantown. I don't know where the other ones
are. Outside the Super Duper Mart in Morgantown. Right outside the Super Duper Mart in Morgantown, there is one. And then the relay tower, outside of Flatwoods, there is one. If y'all are wanting to see them. And I believe this is a tease to the upcoming nuclear winter DLCs that are coming. And that the nuclear winter stuff is going to be neat. I've already told y'all a little bit about the nuclear winter. You're actually going to be able to set off the nukes with a briefcase, kind of like the president does. You know, he has the football, they call the briefcase football. So the s'mores recipe, Vault Girl.
Sorry, I was trying to read everything.
Yes. I have seen the plan. I do not have the recipe, but I have seen the recipe and I know what it is. It has a lot of parts to it, but I do not have it. But I know what the parts are to it. But no, I do not have it yet. You get it, Vault Girl, from the event.
Full hat and gauges.
You get it from the event there at, is it Camp Adams? That the campfire event that hardly ever spawns. That new event, that if you want the s'mores recipe, that's where you go, is to that event. And I think it's called Campfire Tales. So that's where you want to go, Vault Girl, is to that event. Okay, back to what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Oh, E3.
E3, Switch, tacos, Blue 42,
yeah, all that stuff. Okay, you keep up with all that. Okay.
Hold on. You gotta read Big T's.
Oh,
it made me laugh.
Big T's. Tinfoil hat engages.
In parentheses.
Yes. They bought an old IP and are remaking it in the current generation gaming, i.e. Arcanium of Steamworks and Magic Obscura. And who is that? Who did that?
A cranium of Steamworks and Magic Obscura? I don't know.
Let's be honest. Enclave is better than the Brotherhood. I love the Enclave, Grizzly Bear. I love the Enclave. I've always loved it. Big T says Google it. Google it. Go ahead and Google it. Let's see. I hope they surprise us.
Can we just
2077
about
somehow
how
releases near the end of the year?
If anyone looks something up, it's now just Googling it.
Oh, that was the one that made Empire Earth.
Oh yeah, Sierra. Okay,
Sierra's the one that made Empire Earth. They were owned by EA. Yes, I used to love them. Ghost Fixture says I love the Enclave because they got cooler armor and awesome uniforms as well.
Wow.
Okay, back to E3 and what I was talking about. Yeah, again, Starfield, I think, as y'all know, what I've been saying with Starfield, it's coming 2020. I'm almost positive it's coming 2020 with the new consoles. We've talked about that 1,000 times, so I won't go over that again. And I think they're really, really going to try to make a push for Fallout 76 one last time at this E3.
The last hoorah.
Yeah, they're a publicity push to try to get it back off the ground. And let's just be honest, when Starfield hits 76, it's not going to die, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Starfield will hurt 76 majorly because those of us that play Bethesda games, when Starfield hits, we're going to, go to Starfield. So
I saw a picture. It was a picture of Fallout 4 with the 3 versions of Fallout 76, and Fallout 4 was selling for more than all 3 versions of Fallout 76. It was just base Fallout 4. It wasn't even the game of the year.
wow, was it on sale or something?
It was it was at Target or Best Buy. I don't remember which, but they had a section of Fallout 4. Had section. It wasn't sale. It was like just listed price. They had Gaudy for Fallout 4, normal Fallout 4, Tricentennial Edition, 76, and one of the other special editions. Those were both $24, and base Fallout was $29, and Gaudy was $38.
Oh wow. There's still places that 76 is full price.
Not there.
I know. I was looking there at a doubleheader, and it's still full price. So it's crazy. Y'all were asking about the Switch. The studio in Dallas, the brand new studio, that is what they work on. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
They work on putting things on Switch, and they've been hiring a lot of people to put games on Switch. In fact, that's what they've really had a influx of new employees there. So I really, really hope maybe they're working on like a Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. Wouldn't that be great to put that on Switch?
No, Oblivion's better.
That would be wonderful. Hey, I would even take that, but I would love to see them put Fallout 3. I was hoping it would be last year when it was the anniversary, but
better late than never.
But see, you may be right talking about. I think Grizzly Bear was talking about, or somebody back there. This year being the 25th anniversary of the Elder Scrolls, it might be a year they try to do something special like that and put Oblivion and Morrowind or something like that on the Switch.
And I tried to buy you the dang half and half dude from Morrowind, but you didn't like him. So I had to get you dang Nerd Rage.
That was the Morrowind, the ESO Morrowind. Yep. Absolutely. Let's see. Mano says, one of the few games I've bought twice. I have it on disc from way back. Can't even install it totally. Worth it. They're still talking about that other game. Okay. Imagine a Morrowind remaster. Todd Howard has been asked about a Morrowind remaster over and over and over and over.
It would be a remake at this point. You couldn't remaster it.
No. And that's what he says. It would be a total remaster. Anyway, so what do you think about Rage? Are you going to be playing Rage?
Probably not.
No?
It's not. I enjoyed it, but it's not my style game.
I was about to say, you played through the first Rage.
I played, the first Rage I played through, but it's just
because in fact I had to get your help going through the TV part.
Yeah, the boss rooms, the levels, waves of enemies.
What was the TV called?
I don't remember. It was the fat dude. Looked like he'd been eating Twinkie the Kid all day.
Yeah. Hey Tony, glad to have you back. What was the TV called? It's back again. It's hilarious too. Oh, somebody will know on here. Goodness, I just went blank.
What's the TV station on Rage?
Yeah, what's the TV station on Rage?
Or radio station?
No, it's the TV station.
Radiation King?
I can't remember. Something Mad TV. I went blank. Tony says, I just wish they would either put the original Fallout games on smartphones or make new Fallout that operates like the originals on smartphones. There are games on them already that are similar. Big T says he's still playing Anthem on Xbox if anyone is interested. Grizzly Bear says, so I'm watching a video from Juicehead today, and there's something about a battle royale coming to 76. They've been talking about a like a 12-on-12 mode or a
Teams mode.
a teams mode coming, and I don't doubt that there'll be something like that come in the summer edition. But it'll be a separate mode, so it'll be no big deal. I wouldn't mind that as a.
I'd probably play it more than actual Fallout 76.
I mean, it would be fine. It would be fun to play every once in a while as a separate thing. I think that would actually be neat. Actually, it wouldn't bother me a bit.
A Star Citizen.
You know, I think what they're doing.
Well, that's not saying much, Grizzly.
I-
Grizzly, yeah. Yeah, Grizzly.
Better
I'm
than
stuttering.
Fortnite and Apex. I really like what they're doing now, and I wish they would have done it from the first, but I love how they're separating the adventure mode from the PvP mode, the survival mode. And I think if they would have done that from the first, it wouldn't have gotten the heat that it would have gotten, or near as much as.
Okay.
Because I think that was a lot of the problem. You had two totally different type players trying to play it at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So the game was trying to do two totally different things, and it didn't do either one of them exactly great. Right. So now they've split those two up. And really, you think about it, those two things go totally against each other. You have this one crowd over here that if somebody PvPs them, they say they're griefing me, you know. And the other crowd, that's all they're doing is wanting to PvP. So I'm really glad they're separating that. And now the adventure mode has total protection. Now you cannot even harm somebody's house.
That's no fun.
But see, it's good for adventure mode. If you want to have fun, go to the survival mode. And that's what I've said. It's for the younger people. Y'all go over there in that PvP mode, just shoot up everything. The adventure mode is for classic Fallout play. Let's see. Are you keeping up with what's there?
I mean, I was trying to focus on you.
You don't focus on me. You don't focus on what I say. You're just eating your popcorn.
Hey, I'm hungry. I haven't had food all day. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Kaiser says I wouldn't have lost so many pet Mylar Kings. Yeah. And by the way, have you found out for sure if the pets are protected under the houses? I think they are, but I haven't found out for sure either way. But anyway, back to E3. Somebody was asking about Arcane. I do believe that Arcane may be up to something for E3 this year, and may actually have
Arnie
a game coming. What do you think about Arcane having a game this year?
I think me and Arnie need a pizza.
Ooh, that sounds good. It does. Arcane, the makers of Dishonored, the makers of Prey. I don't think it's a new Dishonored. No. And I don't think it's a new Prey. So what else could it be? Is it a new IP? What do you think? They do have a game that is in their history, and I think I've talked to you about this. It was a game.
Could be a spinoff of the Prey.
Giant Monster News, yeah. It is a game that they actually had before ZeniMax bought them. Spy Team. There are so many trademarks that ZeniMax has right now
for nothing.
So many. I mean,
do you think they just go and look at what trademarks are available just to take them, just to mess with people at some point?
No, most of them. I mean, they have a reason for them.
Giant Monster News.
Giant Monster News is one of the trademarks. Let's see, what was the... I'm trying to think. Goodness, my lupus kicks in when I try to do it off the top of my head. See, y'all don't let me have notes anymore.
Skullsy's heavy breathing.
Yeah. What was the...
I never said nothing about notes.
You ripped my notes up.
I got permission to rip your notes up.
Anyway,
I ripped them up once.
Okay, Arcane had a game before ZeniMax bought them that it was playable.
Was it the Star Wars game?
No, but it was a futuristic game, kind of like Cyberpunk, along the lines of Cyberpunk, but it was a spy type game. It was really cool, and they never completed it. And I have
Spy
often
Space.
I have often wondered if they would go back and do that game. It is really, really, really cool. I would love to see Arcane do a new IP, and that would be. Now I don't know if that would be.
How big was the channel when I ripped up your notes?
Oh, I don't know.
How many people were on the podcast around that time?
I don't know. Not many. Not many.
Well, we'll say we got an eighth of the people that were
Yeah, probably.
233 subs.
Probably.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Dang it, Big T. Now you got me off topic.
Five people. Thanks, Big T.
Hey. Our odds are better. Now we have 1/5 the people that were there. Okay.
That's true. But this is the shame, and I can talk to y'all because I know some of y'all are big Bethesda Softworks fans, and then some of y'all are like,
Unfortunately, I do too, Manos.
I really want to ask this question to you guys. Would it be a huge excitement to you guys if Arcane came out with a new IP this year? In other words,
Thanks, Arnie.
If at E3 Arcane reveals a new IP, would that be something that excited you guys, or would that be just like, no big deal? I know for like me and Manos and Big T, that would be exciting. But I think for most of Bethesda people, it would just kind of be, because
I keep moving a lot. I'm sorry. I fidget too much.
And I'm asking you because I know you're more just Bethesda Game Studios.
I play Fallout and Elder Scrolls.
Right.
That's about it.
So if Arcane,
because I'm not big into Wolfenstein or.
So if Arcane had a new IP this year, and when we're sitting there watching at the showcase, you're going to be,
Hey, that's cool,
but not anything big.
I'm not going to be jumping in my seat over it, but
See,
I'll play it.
I don't know why, and that's I know James is talking about who's excited for Rage 2. I wish Bethesda's crowd would get behind Bethesda.
It's not that we're not behind
games.
it. It's just they're so different from the stuff we
play.
I know it.
But man, there's some good games. I mean, Wolfenstein is such an awesome game. It's one of the best first-person shooters there is. It won the best first-person shooter in 2017.
How many first-person shooters have you played?
Oh, well, Doom.
Hold on.
Yeah.
New Doom's the only Doom that counts as a first-person shooter. Maybe Doom 3.
Okay.
So you've already eliminated two of your first-person shooter games.
Oh, okay.
What are some of the first-person
Ghost Fixture says he's excited for Rage 2. Well, see, I stay with, me, I stay with mostly Bethesda games. That's almost all I play. I will slip off into a Ubisoft game every once in a while, or some Ubisoft. Just so I can say Ubisoft. But you play more outside of the Bethesda titles than I do. There you go.
That's stretch. Technicality speaking.
But anyway, in 2017, Wolfenstein won not only the first-person shooter of the year, it won the action game of the year.
Technically, a frappe is coffee. So, I mean, technicalities don't mean nothing.
But, isn't that a shame, though, you have a game, it even won one of the Game of the Year awards. You have a game that's as good as Wolfenstein. In fact, you have the Wolfenstein, Old Blood, and then the New Colossus, all them that were...
It's a milkshake with coffee dripped into it. It's not coffee.
All of them Wolfensteins that were so good, and how many people that play... And I know they're nothing like the Fallout games. I'm not saying they're like the Fallout games. But you have the Bethesda crowd that don't even give them a try. And I think that's a shame because they're so, so good. And I just wish they would.
I'm sorry, I'm reading Big T and Manos.
Big T says Doom and Wolfenstein were the first-person shooters. Absolutely. Wolfenstein came first. Of course, Wolfenstein used to be owned by id. and Doom as well. Wolfenstein came first, and I believe it was 1992. Wasn't that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then Doom came out the very next year in 1993. And I think I'm right on my dates. I just did a video on this.
GoldenEye for the N64 is the best first-person shooter of all time.
No.
Yeah.
No.
See, even Big T agrees with me.
No.
Yes.
You think GoldenEye is the best first-person shooter of all time over
Yes.
Doom?
Yes.
No. The original Doom is the best.
You can't even look up
Who needs to look up?
when the enemy's up.
All you got to do in Doom is shoot straight and it'll shoot up.
This is the guy that complains that games are not realistic enough when it comes to combat. But he's totally fine in Doom looking straight at a wall and your bullet going up at a 90-degree angle.
It was 1993.
See?
Doom is the best.
No,
See?
no.
Right here.
Arnie agrees with me.
Yeah, but Big T knows.
Y'all are also what?
Go Big
Twice
T.
my age? 3 times my age?
That means we have the wisdom.
Your mother is twice your age and she doesn't like any video games.
What's your point?
She has all the wisdom.
Well, she does have wisdom.
So what's your point?
What's your point?
Well, if wisdom doesn't matter, what's your point?
Wisdom does matter. You couldn't look up in the old Wolfenstein and Doom because it was actually a 2D game. Mind blown.
No, hold on. I know it's a 2D.
Mind. Yep.
It's-
Good job, Minna. James said I would like Arcane Studios to work on Batman video game and have Batman voiced by Jonathan Frakes. And do you know who Jonathan Frakes is? I know that name. I probably would know him if I saw him.
You're younger than 34, Big T.
Actually, Wolfman, I'm not twice your age.
34 is twice my age, so how's Big T? I don't know.
Don't make me do math.
Don't make... Yes, that doesn't answer my question. That makes it worse.
Riker from Star Trek. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Near. Hold on.
Would he be a good Batman?
Who?
Riker from Star Trek?
Did you say Batman or Badman?
Batman. The king shall not do math. Amen, Lost Prophet. Amen, Lost Prophet. Hey, Lost Prophet, how are you doing? Mano says he feels old. You should not feel old with me here.
I'm just young. That's
I
all.
look bad. I look like I'm sounding like the queen now. Ghost Fixture's 25. There you go.
Hey, you're younger than my sister.
We are of all ages here. We are of all ages here. Ghost, don't you chime in. She's always talking about
I'm 3 times.
she's always talking about age, and she's the same age I am. So don't you say anything. You're just as young as you feel. And I feel old.
You feel older.
Timmy says he's 3 times your age.
Oh,
So,
crap. Hold on.
Yeah. Don't do math. Don't do math.
What's 17 times 3?
Big T says, now everyone knows how old he is. Yep. Lost Prophet says, doing good. Enjoying a quiet Saturday. Well, I'm so glad you took your time Saturday to join the KingCast. Very, very glad. We're talking old video games now. We're just all over the map. And that's why I love the KingCast. We just talk about all kinds of stuff.
DJ's twice my age.
We started out talking E3 and 76, and now we're talking Doom and Wolfenstein 3. So I love it. I love it.
I mean, I'm 17 and I forget when my birthday is. I've woken up on my birthday and they had to tell me it was my birthday. So,
and now we're talking about how old everybody is. So that's cool. Napoleon says sometimes I forget how old I am. I do that all the time. I have to look at my wife and go.
I looked at the screen just as you went.
I go, am I? And I'm not going to tell y'all how old I am, but am I this or that?
74.
Year? Yeah, something like that.
Maybe reversed.
Heath says he's 3 times older than you two.
Get off my lawn.
Somebody thought we were brothers one time when we first started this, didn't they?
I think so.
Yeah, because look how young I look.
We're cousins.
Look how young I look. Yes, y'all say I look young.
It's the thick, luscious hair. Sorry.
Until I do like this. That was bad. Yeah, look. And everybody goes, Y'all notice all the new ones that were on the KingCast when it started out? They're not on here anymore.
I remember having hair.
Let's see. Arnie says he's 55. Shakes a cane. Get off my lawn. Big.
Your forehead's a 5 head.
Do what? Who said that? Who said that? Big T says, remember to hit that like button. Thank you, Big T, for reminding everybody to hit that like button. Also, y'all share this. Thank y'all very much. If you're new to the KingFanMan channel, y'all remember to hit that subscribe button as well. Thank y'all for being here too. Arnie King's forehead is a
5 head.
5 head. Yep. Big T, I'm so glad you're here. You've been here a long time. You've stuck with me a long time.
I don't know how you do it. Super glue can't even stick with him for long.
I still have all my hairs, all 3 of them. James says, I'm trying to go to Los Angeles later this year or early next year because there is a big fountain I want to see.
Fountain?
Big fountain.
Like a stone pillar with water coming out of it?
Well, y'all need to tell me and King what we need to see.
Oh, I'm King. Hey, I'll take that. No, I'll take it.
Me.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, the little prince here. Y'all need to tell me and Wolfman what we need to see when we go to Los Angeles. I don't know how long we're going to be there. But
we'll get to see the black cloud of smog over all the skyscrapers.
We're going to be there, about 3 days, I guess?
2-3 days, rounds about.
Uh-huh. But I'm so excited we get to see the showcase. And Lost Prophet's going to be there. We're going to get to meet up with Lost Prophet.
Oh, yeah, we're eating taco truck. We're going to a taco truck.
That sounds like a way to get sick.
Taco trucks are good, man.
Well, we ate out of one in Washington, D.C. We did eat out of the truck in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, but those are Yankees. These are just crazy liberals. It's different.
Oh, okay. Yankee, crazy liberal.
Well, most of them are Mexican, so it's fine.
Okay. We like Mexicans, so that's good.
Now, I mean,
they're going to think we're racist now. Tell them we're not racist. Tell them.
I ain't saying nothing.
You ain't saying nothing. Okay. The fountain is built by the same company who built the fountain in the Bellagio. But of course, it isn't a Ning as the Bellagio fountain. It ain't as big. I think that was big. I said Ning because that's a typo. Let's see. Conservative isn't racist. No, I know conservative isn't racist. No one's talking about because he said Mexican. One of our best friends is Mexican, so we tease about Mexicans all the time. Was what we were talking about. No, I agree that conservatives are not racist, nor liberals. We're not getting into politics on this channel at all. And we do put down Yankees all the time, Big T. You know we do that teasingly though, just because we're from the South, right?
Speak for yourself.
In fact, we have Dixie right there behind us. If y'all can't tell we're from the South by the way we talk, then wow.
Study came out.
I have seen the fountain at Bellagio on TV, but that's the only.
I saw a study.
You saw a study when.
Mm-hmm. A study came out. They asked 200-300 women from Britain.
Dixieland delight. Yeah.
No, they asked 200-300 women from Britain what is the most attractive accent, and most of them put the American Southern accent.
You're kidding.
I'm not.
From men?
No, females said.
Females said that talking like this is the most attractive. Okay, ladies. Is this the most attractive accent that there is? I don't think so.
Let's listen to the lady that comes from Mississippi. Yes, that's gospel.
Is that really what they said?
American Southern accent.
See, I would think French, Italian, yeah.
You might be the exception, King.
Now, Arnie, come on.
I like Arnie.
Oh, I don't like Arnie. Arnie. I gotta tell y'all, I don't get many bad comments on my videos, but and I don't know if these were trying to be mean or trying to be nice, but
Or funny.
I've had 3 people tell me that I sound like a star, an actor.
I swear, if it's Don Knotts.
It's not Don Knotts.
Okay.
No, these are 3 people, and they said the same person. They said
Bo and Luke Duke.
no. They said you sound exactly like that guy, and I can't remember his name, but the guy that played the one with the brothers. I'm Larry, and here's my brother Daryl, my other brother Daryl. Y'all know who I'm talking about? And I'm like, really? That's who I sound like? That's not nice.
It's funny though.
That's not funny.
It's very.
That's not funny.
I think it's very funny.
Ghost Fixture says my second language I somehow haven't lost yet is Japanese. Wow. Yeah, Newhart, the guy on the Newhart show. Yes, exactly. So do y'all think I sound like the Larry, my brother Daryl guy? Come on.
I'm gonna look it up.
Manos,
Look up the study.
Manos says, well, look up that guy and have him talk next to me and see if he sounds like me.
Hold on, what's his name?
He's on Newhart. I don't know. Manos says, well, since the only exposure I have to American Southern accent is from the movies, I find it kind of bad or good, to be honest. You have exposure from me. Here is your
No,
Southern
you're the
accent.
exception.
Oh, I'm the exception. That's right. I forgot. I don't sound like Larry. Thank you.
Larry, Daryl, and Daryl.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Lost Prophet.
Best thing to do is just buy a new furnace. I mean,
Arnie said I sound like Ernest T. Bass.
Hold on.
That's from the Andy Griffith Show.
Hold on.
That's even worse, Arnie.
Buried in the basement. Oh, well, sit down. This may come as quite a shock. I think we're out of alternatives.
I'm trying to find it. Hold on.
Well, tell me when you find it.
Larry.
Okay, here it is.
This is my brother Daryl, and this is my other brother Daryl.
Now?
Hi, I'm Larry. There's my brother Daryl. There's my other brother Daryl.
See, it's a perfect match. E-Harmony couldn't do better.
And I don't sound like Ernest T. Bass either.
It's me, it's Ernest T.
It's me, it's Ernest T. I can sound like him, but now you can sound just like Ernest T. I love the Andy Griffith Show. Anyway, back to gaming. How did we get on accents now? Don't y'all love the KingCast? We went from 100 people to 28.
We broke a leg.
We went from 100 people to 28 people, just like that. Phew!
Shoot, we had 100 people there.
Yeah. Okay, when you go to Los Angeles, I would recommend going to the American at Band, which is outside the shopping mall, or the Americana.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know what that is.
You should hear me and my friends from Kentucky. Yeah, I guess if there's anywhere that would be more backwoodsy than Arkansas, it might be Kentucky.
Georgia.
No, Georgia's got a total different accent than Arkansas. It is a deep Southern accent.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a total different accent. Georgia is different. It's not the KingCast unless it goes completely off the rails. That's
We didn't
exactly
go
right.
off the rails. The rails just ended. Okay.
The rails just ended. Southern Alabama. Yeah, every of course it's. I mean, in the north it's the same way. There's different northern accents as well, which is
I don't know if we
strange.
talked about it. When we went to Disneyland, California, I got stopped 3 times.
Oh yeah,
I got stopped 3 times where people would stop, point at me, and guess what state I was from.
we would be standing in line just talking to each other at Disneyland, and people would come running up to us. And y'all just picture this: we're in Los Angeles, okay, and people would come running up and put their hands on us and go, "Where are you from?" And it would scare us to death. Because we're just sitting there talking. Like, where are you from?
I was on my way to the bathroom and someone stopped. No, I just got off the ride. I'm walking to the bathroom. Someone stops, points at me, and goes, Tennessee.
Did you point at them and go, Chicago?
I know I should have.
Hey, Todd, you need to get to. I can't read that.
Oh, where?
Right there. You need to get to.
Tar pits.
Oh, yeah, to the La Brea,
to
the La Brea Tar Pits. Yes, I've wanted to go see that. That's where they actually have the human footprints and the dinosaur stuff and all that. Yeah, I want to go see that.
Oh, okay. I know what that is.
Yeah, I also just met a half sister this year. I think my mom said she had a real Southern accent. Okay, I thought there was a joke coming there. I'm sorry. I'll have to break out.
Two fish swam into a brick wall. One fish looked to the other and said, "Damn."
Lost Prophet. I'll have to break out my. Oh, you already said that. Weren't we talking about accents last podcast? Too. I think we did on one podcast. Yes.
Hey, dog.
Very quick. I'll tell one story and I'll get off the accents.
Oh no, we ain't. We're staying on this topic. It was entertaining.
I went to a hospital one time as a pastor. I go to a lot of hospitals, and I had a church member that was having surgery, and I walked up and I was asking.
No, you went to the hospital for the food choice.
Oh yes, exactly. And
it was just lunch.
There was one of those volunteer ladies there at the hospital. Has the little coat on with the patch. Looked all. And I was asking about this person, and she said, "Oh, they're in theater." And I looked at him like, and this person must have been from Britain or somewhere. And I was like, "What'd you say?" And she said, "They're in theater." And I said, "Oh, you mean theater?" And she said, "Say that again."
Well, I don't know how you went from a British accent to the most Southern accent I've ever heard in one word.
Well, British people say theater for surgery. Theater.
No, they say theater.
Theater. And we say theater.
No, I understand theater. I get that. But they say that for surgery?
Surgery, yes.
And she's working at an American hospital in the South.
In the South, yeah.
And she hasn't caught on yet.
No, she hadn't caught on yet.
Was she blonde?
No, she was redheaded. But anyway,
that explains it too.
But anyway, she made me stand there and say theater like 3 times. She said, "How do you get that many syllables in theater?"
Well, I've been practicing all my life, darling.
She'd go, theater. Theater. How you do that? Let's see.
I was hanging with my friends last night. We went bowling and we were sitting around playing
Let's
cards.
just talk.
They tried to get me to say pamphlet.
Like a pamphlet.
Pamphlet?
Like pamphlet.
Pamphlet.
There's
a PH.
Yeah, but you don't go flit. You don't go.
Hold on.
Yes.
We're going to both say it. I'm going to say it first. I'll be 1.
Okay.
He'll be 2.
Which is.
Submit your answers.
He's 1, I'm 2. Is it pamphlet?
Or pamphlet?
I didn't say pamphlet. I said pamphlet. Theater.
Ma!
Okay, let's
No.
talk.
Mom!
Let's talk gaming while they're doing that. Mano says theater is Greek, by the way.
Everything's Greek.
I was about to say almost all the English
Everything's
language.
Greek or Latin. You're not special.
Almost all the English language comes from Greek. When I was studying the Greek language, and I think Manos knows this, I have a degree in the Greek language.
What isn't in our drinks? That'll probably be a shorter list.
that helped me so much, and I love studying where words come from.
Any language that isn't an Oriental language basically comes from Greek. So
Yeah.
I mean,
I love seeing the origin of words though, and most of them have a Greek origin. It's really neat, and it's all Greek to me. Yes. Arnie says we need a check on what's in your drink. Yeah, I'm empty. Sorry, we did go off the rails. We're out in the woods now, but anyway, it's Theatro, by the way. Both Brits and Americans say it wrong. LOL.
no, we just improved on it.
And I probably said it wrong as well. I can't hardly see it.
I want to say it with a Spanish type thing, but that's probably not right either.
Even though I have a master's in the Greek language, I never could pronounce Greek very well. My teacher always would laugh because I did it with a southern accent. So,
in Spanish class, she said I spoke perfect Spanish. I just said with John Wayne Draw.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. When people get on here and start going, where's the Bethesda news? I don't know. Okay, let's get back to Bethesda news. Nobody voted, by the way. Everybody's like, who cares? What?
Can someone please sell this argument for pamphlet? I've never heard anyone call it a pamphlet.
No, it's a pamphlet.
I can't do that. No, it's not pamphlet.
Yes, it is a pamphlet.
Pamphlet.
It ain't a... Y'all just tell them the King's right. Todd says, see, 2. Thank you. Thank you. Todd says, I still have way too much to do on Fallout 76 yet. Starfield is not in my immediate future. Neither is Rage 2. Oh, hey, there's another 2. There's another 2. It's a 2.
Hold on.
Look at all the 2s.
Hold
Look at all
on.
the 2s. See, they didn't want to vote and hurt your feelings. I'm going to get Rage 2, but I am not going to stop my Fallout 76. And again, guys, I'm going to start... Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Pamphlet.
Let me hear it.
Pamphlet.
Oh, that guy's a nerd.
It's the dictionary.
Yeah, he did good. Hey, King, do you have anyone from Bethesda you can send bugs to for 76?
No, officer.
Do you have anyone from Bethesda you can send bugs to for 76?
I mean, what kind of bugs we talking? Grasshoppers, roaches?
Like bug info.
I don't know. I was trying to make a crappy joke.
No, he said I was reading his.
No.
They watch the 76 Reddit thread a lot. I mean, yes, a little, but what bug do you have, Kaiser?
It's a dupe glitch.
Is you're not getting credit for it? Is that it? Kaiser, which bug are you talking about? By the way, what I was saying about Rage 2, I'm not going to stop playing Fallout 76. What I'm going to do, though, hopefully I'm going to live stream Rage 2 one day a week and 76 another day a week.
Okay.
So I'm excited about taking a break from 76 to play a little bit of Rage 2 during the week.
You know how people have hula girls on their dash?
You're going to put Twinkie on your dash?
I'm put Twinkie the kid as my little dash. Yeah.
Frog habitats suffer from the seams problem. The rank up perks challenge suffered from. You can craft it, but it won't trigger the challenge. Yeah, it's not given credit for it for some reason. I don't know why. The best thing I know, going back to reporting the bugs, Kaiser, I've been reporting them the same way that everybody else is. And they have been very good at answering and fixing most of them. I mean, they're pretty quick at it. In fact, they'll respond right away on most of the time. Mano said, "Oh, there's Kaiser. It's really a bad duplicating glitch I witnessed last night, where there was 20 plus players duping Old Man Winter Mask. I have a screenshot on how they did it. Ooh. Yeah, I would get that into them very, very quick.
Post it on Reddit and then send it through the normal report bugs tab.
Yeah, it's send me a message on Discord after this, and I'll talk to you about it. Okay, and I'll help you with that. Mano says the main thing bugging me with 76 is not the bug; it's a feature unable to place. Item is floating, unable to place, intersects with existing object.
That's why there were mods in Fallout 4.
Let's see. Unable to place items floating. Unable to place intersects with the object.
Can you do the rug glitch?
Yes, you can. You actually can with Fallout 76.
Do the rug glitch. That way it won't matter.
Yeah, the building in 76 is not fixed yet at all, but the rug glitch does work. It absolutely does. Yeah.
I take it the post does too.
Lost Prophet says rank perk cards were the same way for a long time.
I can't tell if that was sarcastic or not.
What's that?
Yes, thank you, Wolfman. ...
No, I think that was. Yeah, thank you. Good job. Good job, Wolfman. You did good. How about the ragstags multiplying on load up, like 60 of them attacking my camp? What? Now, I've not seen anything like that. That is wild. Since patch 9, I will say this, since patch 9.
Okay, sorry.
There has been a little bit more buggy mess.
Buggy
mess, yes.
Timey-wimey, fiddly flute.
You know, they already did a hot patch for it. VATS has not been working quite as well. I don't know if y'all have run into that.
Do you use VATS a lot?
I am VATS heavy. Well, I've built my character VATS heavy on this one. But yeah, it's really gotten buggy since patch 9. But they added so much, guys. I mean, patch 9 really changed the game majorly. So,
no, not VATS. However, will we survive in the first-person shooter?
but I mean, they got on that hot fix. In fact, they've actually gone down for maintenance twice now. They've gone down twice. The second time they went down, they were taking out a duping glitch that came in. So I think they're right on top trying to get these bugs out. So you can watch in the next few days them going down for maintenance again, getting some more of these bugs out.
I wanted to start playing again. And my character's a VATS build.
And now it's not terrible. Okay, you can do VATS, but it's just off just a little bit. You can still use it. Also, there is a patch 9.5 coming. If y'all didn't know that, you don't have to wait until
I just realized
patch 10. There's a patch 9.5.
Fallout games
coming.
are a paradox. It's a never-ending cycle. You fix one glitch, 5 more take its place.
Absolutely. And remember,
Bethesda's part of Hydra.
Remember, the purveyor is coming early. We don't have to wait until the end of May. She is actually coming the 17th. So in 6 days, less than a week, she's coming. So that's awesome. Don't have to wait long at all. Mano says, why do they have to break the darn game with every darn update? Why Bethesda? Why? Again, patch 9 was huge. I cannot imagine the headaches of changing that kind of...
I'll remind you.
Yeah. I cannot imagine. Can you imagine having the headache of changing that much data?
I've been in a code class. I know how much of a pain it is.
Wow.
Okay. I know how much of a pain it is trying to find one error in 100 lines of code, let alone thousands upon thousands of thousands lines of code.
And speaking of that, we were talking way earlier in the podcast about those boxes that are out in the world. There are, I got it.
We saw
Kaiser. There are a lot of surprises that Bethesda's done. We've talked about the airport at Morgantown that has totally been changed. There are other surprises that Bethesda has put out there that they haven't even told us about. So you see, Bethesda is changing a lot of things, that not just the big major things that we're talking about. I mean, they're making some wholesale changes there in the world. You know, I'm noticing things all the time that are just a little bit different.
Pretty tough.
Well, just little minor details that they're changing in the world, making the game better and better and better with each patch. So the game, it's kind of like, and you know, we hadn't heard from him in so long, but kind of like Pete Hines said a long time ago, even before the game started, that you literally wouldn't almost recognize the game from month to month. And that's almost the way it's getting now. So Heath said, did Bethesda Game Studios change the weight of grenades and mines? I have not noticed that, Heath. I will look. I wished they would change the weight of alcohol. In my opinion, a pound for a beer is way too much.
I've never lifted a bottle of anything and it been a pound.
Almost every bottle, if you've noticed, is a pound, and that's just way too much. So you're wet, dog. I wish they would go down. I was way overweight because of all the alcohol challenges, and then I got rid of all my alcohol, and now I'm back underweight. So
even if Anthem was any good, I boycott EA out of principle. I'm sorry, I'm reading.
No, that's fine. Back on E3, since we're running out of time, guys. E3's coming up. We're going to talk more E3 very, very, very soon because I mean, we're getting right here up on it. You know, we're a month away.
Yeah.
Because
it's what, June 10th?
June 9th is the showcase for Bethesda, and then the 11th through the 13th is E3 proper. So, yes, I would love a new Arcane IP. I cannot wait to see what Bethesda, all of Bethesda is doing. I can't wait for the showcase, guys. And me and Wolfman are going to be there. We're going to take pictures. We're going to take video.
We'll probably find somewhere in the middle of nowhere to upload it. Some coffee house or something.
And remember, next Saturday, we're going to have a all-day live stream. So if y'all can give a little to help us make it there, because, boy, that's going to be an expensive trip. Mano says the E3 fever always starts a week before E3. That's when the leaks and teases start. Yep, sure does. It's time for Jason Schraver to leak some info. Yeah, I don't even listen to him. Todd says, is he drinking or dipping or spitting? Hell,
one of each, please.
One of each. What else you got before we go? You're still not going to play Rage. I can't talk you into it.
I got a Twinkie.
I can't talk you into Rage.
I said I'll play it. I just say I won't be invested in it. Like, does that make sense? It doesn't seem. I might very well be, and I might be pleasantly surprised by it, but it's just not typically my style game.
Lost Prophet says he'll be in LA on the 10th, so he's going to miss BE3, but me and Skullsy should have it covered. You're going to miss BE3? Oh, Lost Prophet. I'm sorry. I hate to hear that, but yeah, I hope we'll get to see you after BE3. I can't wait for the showcase. That's the thing I really want to go for. I'm not that interested in the rest of E3. I'm really going for the Bethesda part, but
I'm 51.
Mark says the cult of Shepard will never forget when it comes to BioWare. Todd says he's 51.
I know, I just read that.
I know. I don't know why I read it too. Any other predictions from Bethesda or anybody else? Do y'all think
Manos is demanding that you do a video with Skullsy there.
I can do that, absolutely. We're going to meet up, so that would be fine. Absolutely. I think I need to do a video with maybe I can do a video with Jeff Garner or somebody like that.
You can try.
He would do one.
More power to you. Hey, you go for it.
I
believe in you.
He would do an interview with me. We talked to him and Chris Myers for a long time there at Dallas. Now, Todd Howard wouldn't, but I bet Jeff would. I didn't say anything bad.
Didn't say anything good.
I
either.
didn't say anything good, but I didn't say anything bad. Mass Effect remake in Unreal 4. That would be awesome. Yes, I would love to get anybody from Bethesda.
We'll get one of the operators of one of the video games they're showing off to just come talk.
Yeah. Do you work for Bethesda? Come talk to me, please.
I'm the janitor.
Okay.
That works. You're an insider.
What if Starfield was a PlayStation 5 exclusive? It will never happen. It's going to be Xbox exclusive, guys. Y'all have heard it right here on the KingCast a long time ago.
It's not going to be an exclusive.
It is an exclusive.
No, it's not.
Xbox exclusive.
It's not.
Yes.
I don't believe it.
It is.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Why?
It's going to be a timed exclusive.
Oh, you're positive? What are you expecting?
It's going to be a timed exclusive on Xbox, guys.
Oh, limited time. Okay.
Yes.
See, you guys say that. I forget when you say stuff like that.
It's going to be James, Bethesda and Sony don't get along, so it would never be a PlayStation 5 exclusive. They already.
We need Twinkie the kid to be a protagonist in one of the Fallout games.
No.
Yes.
No. Well, guys, I hope y'all get a little bit excited for Rage.
Hi, dog.
If you're not now, y'all watch some more of my videos. I put out a video just this past week on Rage, 7 Reasons to be Excited. Y'all go check that out. See if y'all like that. By the way, there's a new Rage trailer that came out just this week with some new footage, so y'all can go check that out as well. Rage comes out the 14th. So it's
sounds all right.
Is that Tuesday or Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. So
no.
Today's the 11th. Oh, you're doing math.
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday. So I'll pick up the game Tuesday, and hopefully we'll be live streaming it next week. And real quick, y'all tell this guy congratulations, because Thursday, do y'all know what happens to this guy Thursday? Thursday, he puts on this big thing that looks like a dress and this funny little square-looking hat.
The dang gown. It's made for some. It says on the tag for someone that's 5'7" to 5'8". I'm 6 foot. It goes up to my knees.
My son is graduating this year, so yep, he's graduating.
Sweet 16. No,
No,
you missed it just by a little bit.
he's graduating, and he's going to be 18 years old at his birthday. So, no, did y'all know you have to be 17 years old to get into BE3? So I'm glad you're 17, or you wouldn't be getting into BE3. Yep. So this Thursday, he's graduating. So congratulations, bud.
I need to get a shirt that says 100% complete, like with a controller and with a hat on it.
Well, thank you for being my co-host today. Even though we went off the rails a little bit, I hope y'all enjoyed the KingCast as well. Even though we went off the rails a little bit, y'all don't know how much fun I have just talking to you guys and hanging out and getting to know you. That's what this is all about anyway. So
I think I like this a little too much.
yeah, you can just take that on to your room. But thank you for my nerd rage.
I can take that right with me too.
I don't know what you're trying to tell me with the nerd rage.
You're the one that wanted that one.
I'm a nerd and I rage a lot. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Hey, that's fitting for this week. We're gonna be doing some rage. Mark's throwing you kisses.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank y'all so much. Jensta says congratulations. Big T says congratulations. Everybody's saying congratulations.
No offense, I stutter. If I try and go through all y'all's names and say thank you, I'm.
Timmy says now off to the army. That's what Timmy says. He starts stuttering. Well, just say thank you one time then.
Thank you one time then.
Thank y'all very much. We have enjoyed it very much. Y'all have a great, great evening, and have a good Sunday as well. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We appreciate y'all so much. Happy Mother's Day weekend. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Good night.